Work to do for those in red in this second period then, but plenty of encouraging signs from that first half. Joe Willock, the scorer of the only goal, with a pass looking for offside 2-2, which is a bit wild, and he's ended up flying into his Arsenal colleagues. Bit of a wipeout to start the second half.
Just took a little bit of a tumble there, slipped.
I think they styled it out. Just.
All the drinks went flying.
Got to be on your toes, even on the touchline. This is the first meeting of these two sides at this level for very nearly 7 years. And they met in the playoff semi-final. A 1-1 draw, which Arsenal eventually won on penalty kicks. Its penalty scorers that day: Joshua King, Scott Wooten, and a certain Paul Pogba. John Kofi, the scorer of the United goal after the game went to extra time. Previous meeting between these two at this level before that was the FA Youth Cup semi-final in 2007. First leg at the Emirates in front of 40,000 fans. We were both there on an incredible night in that competition. Yeah, Arsenal winning by 1-0. United winning the return leg at Old Trafford with Danny Welbeck getting the winner. Now, of course, of Arsenal.
That's 10 years ago. Frightening.
Challenge by Durnley is deemed illegal. Willock took the free kick too quickly. Plenty for Dale Baines to sort out in the opening couple of minutes of this second half.
I think Durnley feels a little bit unjust because United should have had a free kick prior to that, I feel.
No changes from either side at the break. The one change, of course, made pre-match by United was Jake Barrett coming in at right back for the injured George Tanner. So a bit of reshuffling for Kieran McKenna to do right before the game kicked off. Pretty much right as he was talking to us.
Yeah, but you can't take any chances, especially with muscle injuries. If he's feeling his calf muscle, hopefully they might have saved him being out for like sort of months rather than weeks, if you like. Maybe if you've just got a bit of a tweak.
Yeah, George Tanner, 1 goal in 7 appearances last season, only 3 starts for the under-18s this season, 1 goal in 26. He's been a pivotal part of this team, and that shows his progression as a player. And that, of course, is what it's all about at this level.
Exactly. Him and Kenyon have been bombing forward at every opportunity for the full-back position, helping out to create chances.
Whelan putting the pressure on Bola here. Away by Virginia. Warren's header bouncing kindly for Arsenal here, and Nketiah. Dunn couldn't get it away. It's up in the air for Nelson. They have options here, including Marlon. Now McGuane, knocked over by Gribbin. And Dunn just about saw it back to Richardson.
Yeah, Gribbin done well to put him off, and Dunn just used his body there just to help that ball get back to Richardson. But Arsenal showing that they're quite lively in attack. Couldn't really get out their half for the first 20 minutes of the game, but they look a bit lively on the start of the second half.
Callum Whelan, the latest to be tackled by the pitch effectively there. This is Gribbin, who scored some lovely goals on this surface in the past. Josh Barry trying to lever his opponents off the ball. It falls kindly here for Hamilton, who will take it on. And that wasn't far away, and certainly had João Virginia panicking.
Well, you can always tell by the reaction of the goalkeeper. He's at full stretch there. It's on his weaker right foot, but he wraps his foot round that, only misses by a foot. Great effort.
Football is so often a game of ifs, buts and maybes, but that was
close.
A metre or two further out. It was 1-1. Marlon taking on Barrett. Well, the fact that Barrett's frustrated him there, kept him wide, just meant that he lashed at it in the end.
Yeah, the angles got tighter, you're right. It was like a frustrated shot in the end, almost broke a window. Stayed on his feet, the angle goes tighter. It's a lively customer though, and it's a good test for Barrett.
Yeah, he scored 14 goals in 30 matches at all levels last season for Arsenal. Just 18 years of age, the Dutchman signed from Ajax. Ajax could potentially be final opponents for United in the Europa League, of course.
Could be, yeah. Play tonight, I think, is it? Against Lyon.
That's right. Foul on Barry, and United unhappy that once again the ball just nudged away by Arsenal to prevent the quick free kick being taken.
Yeah, been clever doing that a few times.
Durnley. Now Whelan. This is Warren. Now Gribben. Just dinking it forward there for Kenyon to race on to. Just to stop it going out for a goal kick.
I think the wind, I think, is going across the pitch. I don't want to sound like a weatherman, but it does make a factor in the game there. And the ball's just sort of not helped Kenyon there because it's running away from him. He realised that and just made sure that he tried to get out for a throw-in.
Gribben going in with the head.
Again, the ball
whacked away.
Very clever though. It's not like stupidly kicked 50 yards away. It's just like 15 yards, as if to. I think the United players are complaining about that and saying how many times you're allowed to do that.
Well, it's the kind of thing that referees are very lenient on at this level. You can get away with lots of bits and bobs like that if you're clever. And it goes towards Gribben. This is Barrett. Got his legs a bit tangled up. Warren was there as well, and now Arsenal have a chance to gallop away here. It's Marlin who has the pace on United, but not on Kenyon, who raced back there to save day.
Yeah, he done well there, coming across, covering from left back. Great pace from Marlon. Bit of a mix-up, two going for the same ball on the halfway line. You can't allow that. He's off. You got to catch him. Tough for Barrett there, but Kenyon read it and come across. Good challenge.
Proof there, if it were needed, that pace causes trouble but also rescues you from it at the same time. An Arsenal corner. Deep to Nelson. Burkhardt tries to pick his pocket. He's done really well. Not for the first time today.
Just unlucky there if you get a pass out to the right-hand side with two players, but he's won a ball there, Burkhardt, David. He had no right to win, but he won it.
Once again he did well, and once again he was unfortunate.
Just got to hope that that little bit of luck that he needs can go in his favour, because he certainly puts defenders under pressure like he's doing there.
Well, often you hit the 60-minute mark in a match like this, and if you're still behind, you start to get a bit annoyed, you start to panic a little, get a bit desperate when there's still plenty of time to play with.
But you can sense it, the minutes go by, and you do get frustrated. It's only natural. I think the first game in the campaign in the new league format was Liverpool, but they were a man down, but we had lots of the ball in the second half, but it took us about the 80th minute till Barlow got his first goal. So, you know, they've been in a position like this before, if you like. But you've got to keep believing you're playing the right way, which they are doing, and you've got to just believe that you're going to get a chance and somebody will put one in.
Yes, if there's been any criticism of this United under-18s team this season, it's been sometimes they haven't closed a game out. Now they're fighting to get back into one. As the ball just about gets through to the goalkeeper.
Could have been interesting there if it just bounced up a little bit lighter.
I think he reached out and grabbed that and hoped he was over the line. Once again, good recovery there from Warren.
Yeah, he uses his body well.
Oh, Durnley felt that. I think we all did.
Yeah.
Look away now. Well, while Zach Durnley recovers a bit of composure, let's just remind you of the fact that there is an extra game added into United's pre-season schedule. We'll be in Oslo to take on Vålerenga on the 30th of July as part of Tour 2017 presented by Aon. The news coming out of Manchester United today. Subscribers can, of course, see that on MUTV, part of a packed and very promising summer here on your channel. Bola takes the throw for Arsenal. Whelan tries to steal it back. It's Willock now who helps it on. Well done by Callum Gribbett. Steals it back. Runs into a bit of traffic, but here's Bowie to help him out. Durnley's got to recover rather quickly now to do something here to cause problems for Arsenal. Bowie. Haaland comes back to help out defensively. The pass tries to pick out Nketiah. There's too much on that, though. Barrett looking for some options here. Towards Burkhardt. We've had nearly 12 minutes of this second half.
Difficult to get it under control again, bouncing about in the middle of the park. To try and keep the ball on the ground.
João Virginia